Delivering local news to the San Juan Basin from our studios at San Juan College, TriCityNews.tv.
Hi everyone, coming up, a mock disaster keeps Ignacio emergency crews busy. ConocoPhillips recognizes area teachers with grants, a day named for longtime resident Joyce Donald, and Choosing Civility program starts this week. I'm Deborah Mullew in for Scott Micklin. It's nice to see you. TriCityNews.tv is next.
If you can hold your nachos with one hand, you can be a hero with the other. Taco Bell's new beefy nacho burrito. It's the two-handed nachos you love in a one-handed burrito for only 99 cents.
Safety and preparedness are two key factors to a healthy work site, and these issues were addressed in a mock disaster Wednesday at a WPX well site near Ignacio, Colorado. The event began shortly after 9 in the morning when there was a problem at the site, including 2 injuries. Mercy Medical Center paramedics, the Los Pinos Fire Agency, the Ignacio Police, and other La Plata County emergency agencies were involved in the activity that was sponsored by WPX based in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
At this time, we're investigating all possible situations. We have our emergency response people here on location that are evaluating those things that's under investigation, and when we have these details, we can share them with you.
WPX officials want to be prepared in case of a real disaster, so these types of drills are ways that they can practice emergency preparedness and the dissemination of information. ConocoPhillips awarded 39 grants totaling $100,000 to area teachers as part of its annual philanthropic program. The oil and gas giant reviewed more than 70 educational grants and narrowed it down to nearly 40 to benefit students in every corner of this county. The program was developed 5 years ago, and in that time it has provided educational opportunities to students by providing funds for a variety of programs and learning tools to improve the learning environment. Aztec Superintendent Kirk Carpenter gave 20 reasons why these ConocoPhillips grants are important to education. Here is some of what he had to say.
These grants are investments. They're not investments just into the classroom. They're investments into our staff. They're investments into our kids. A lot of these grants are not grants that last for a year. They last for multiple years, and they don't just touch these kids. They touch all kids across the curriculum at all schools. They help us continually move from a teaching to a learning environment.
In 5 years, ConocoPhillips has awarded $575,000 to area teachers. It will begin accepting grant applications again in early 2013 with a deadline for submissions of March 31st, 2013. Longtime Farmington resident and recently retired Better Business Bureau Director Joyce Donald was recognized Tuesday by the Farmington City Council for her many years of service to the community. Donald is the Farmington Centennial Committee chairwoman. She's a former Woman of the Year, has been active with Farmington's Freedom Days, Leadership San Juan, and San Juan Rotary. She even founded the Four Corners Conference for Professional Development.
I appreciate this. I never thought I would have a proclamation day, but having Tommy Roberts give this to me, and as far as the whole city, I just think it's cool.
Donald moved to Farmington in 1976 and served as the Better Business Bureau Director for more than 30 years. She retired August 31st of this year. A New Mexico Heart Institute cardiologist will speak to the community Thursday evening at 6:30 at the Farmington Public Library. Dr. Sean Mazer will speak on the topic of civility during his presentation in the multi-purpose room. Mazer's lecture is the first in a series launched to promote civic unity by helping the community implement PM Forney's 25 Rules of Civility, which are outlined in his book, Choosing Civility.
The gist of it is that studies have shown that being nice and being positive is actually good for you health-wise. That your heart rate goes down, that your problems with diabetes and exercise and all of those things are impacted by your attitude. So I'm hoping that that's what will be the topic of discussion?
Mazur's lecture is open to the public, and anyone with a library card may get a copy of Choosing Civility. Motivational speaker Elvin Law spoke to Farmington High School students Tuesday, delivering a message of survival and acceptance to discourage bullying and exclusion in the educational environment. Law was born without arms after his birth mother took a controversial sleeping pill while she was pregnant. He was signed over to the state after his birth, but was adopted by a family that encouraged him to be all that he could be. Law learned to use his feet like they were hands and has been sharing his message of survival ever since. He's sharing this story in Farmington schools this week through funds provided by ConocoPhillips. He also spoke at their philanthropic event Tuesday and shared his drum playing expertise.
Let me just show you one of the things that I benefited from a teacher.
That is pretty amazing to see, wouldn't you say? Thunderstorms tonight and tomorrow with sunshine this weekend. Cloudy tonight with a 60% chance of rain, the low Wednesday night near 54. On Thursday, a 30% chance of isolated thunderstorms with a high of 75, and it's cooling off to 48. Friday's high 75 with a good deal of sunshine, and the low Friday night of 48. On behalf of all of us at Majestic Media and San Juan College, thank you for watching TriCityNews.tv. Local TV news without the TV, all in one place whenever you want it, 24/7. See you back here on Thursday.
Marketing used to be easy. You'd spend a boatload of cash on advertising, cold calls, trade shows, and direct mail, and watch the leads pour in. Now, folks are bombarded with a gajillion and one marketing messages every day. The worldwide interweb is transforming how they shop and buy. And there's all sorts of ways to block out the messages you're trying to get through. So, yeah, the whole outbound marketing thing isn't doing the job all by itself anymore. Today, you also need to concentrate on getting customers' attention through inbound marketing, which means blogging, tweeting, social media-izing, SEO optimizing, and a bunch of other newfangled strategies. There's all these new methods and tactics, and they're all disconnected from each other. So you've got this site for one thing, that site for another. You need this platform for that thing, and that program for that other thing. And now there's 50 different things to do in 50 different places. And it seems like figuring all this stuff out takes a rocket surgeon or a brain scientist, plus an extra 80 hours in the week to do it all. So, what do? Since you're not a rocket surgeon. Majestic Media understands how daunting this brave new world can be, so they did something about it. What they created will make your marketing way more powerful and, well, easier. Majestic Media has pulled together the best outbound and inbound marketing experts in the four corners and consolidated them into one spot, giving you a centralized, easy-to-use, unbelievably powerful marketing resource. So you can advertise on billboards, magazines, newspapers, webcasts, TV, and radio. You can blog, Facebook, tweet, optimize, capture leads, and be a feature on your customers' mobile phones. Basically everything, all through one place. Majestic Media and their team of experts have all sorts of resources, tools, and tricks to make you a marketing genius, like instantly. You'll be able to get your message to every local market and beyond. No more calling one place to design your stuff and then another place to print your stuff and those 5 places to run your ads and that other place to work on your website and trying to figure out what the heck Facebook and Twitter is all about. With Majestic Media, all your marketing is in one place, with tons of people and several companies, all working on your stuff. Yeah, Majestic Media is that marketing secret weapon you've been waiting for. So, make your marketing easier and more effective with Majestic Media's all-in-one marketing system. Schedule your free consultation today.